Welcome to the first part of our journey through James Clear's Atomic Habits, where we explore the transformative power of small actions and dive into the basics of habit formation. In this section, we'll explore how small, incremental changes can lead to noticeable results over time. Join us as we reveal the secrets to building effective habits, aligning our behaviors with our desired identity, and overcoming the resistance that often holds us back. Get ready to unleash the hidden potential within you and embark on the path of continuous improvement. This is where it all begins. Let's dive in and reveal the extraordinary possibilities of the first part. The first part of Atomic Habits focuses on laying the groundwork for understanding the basic principles and concepts behind atomic habits and habit formation. It provides a comprehensive understanding of how habits shape our lives and the steps for building effective habits. This is explained in the following chapters. Chapter 1: The Surprising Power of Atomic Habits. In Chapter 1 of Atomic Habits, James Clear introduces the concept of atomic habits and emphasizes their surprising power to bring about meaningful change in our lives. He challenges the common belief that significant transformations require massive actions or dramatic shifts. Instead, Clear argues that it is the accumulation of small, consistent habits that truly shape the trajectory of our lives. Highlights the compounding effect of small habits over time. He uses the analogy of the British cycling team's aggregation of marginal gains strategy, where numerous small improvements in different areas led to extraordinary success. This concept applies to all aspects of life, as incremental progress can accumulate to bring about remarkable results. The author emphasizes the importance of focusing on the process rather than solely fixating on the end goal. By building systems and processes that support our desired outcomes, we can create sustainable change. Introduces the idea that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement, where even a 1% improvement each day can lead to exponential growth over time. Furthermore, Clear discusses the concept of the plateau of latent potential, explaining that often, significant changes are preceded by long periods of seemingly insignificant progress. By understanding this concept, individuals can persevere through the initial stages of habit formation, knowing that the real breakthroughs may be just around the corner. Ultimately, Chapter 1 sets the foundation for the rest of the book, emphasizing the power of small habits and the importance of consistent, incremental improvement. Clear challenges readers to shift their focus from seeking immediate, drastic changes to embracing the power of atomic habits in shaping their lives. Chapter 2: How Your Habits Shape Your Identity, and Vice Versa. In Chapter 2 of Atomic Habits, James Clear explores the relationship between our habits and our identity. He argues that our habits are not just actions we perform but a reflection of who we believe ourselves to be. Clear proposes that real behavior change occurs when we shift our self-image and adopt the identity of the person we want to become. Clearly introduces the concept of identity-based habits, which are habits that align with our desired identity. He explains that by focusing on the type of person we want to be and the values we want to embody, we can develop habits that reinforce that identity. Our habits, in turn, shape and reinforce our identity, creating a feedback loop of behavior and belief. The author emphasizes that changing our habits requires a deeper understanding of our current identity and the beliefs that underpin it. He encourages readers to examine their self-perception and question whether their current habits align with the person they aspire to be. By consciously choosing habits that are in harmony with their desired identity, individuals can cultivate lasting behavior change. Clear provides practical strategies for shifting our identity and adopting new habits. He suggests focusing on small wins and building evidence of our desired identity through consistent action. By celebrating each small victory, we reinforce our self-image and strengthen our commitment to our new habits. Furthermore, Clear highlights the importance of creating an environment that supports our desired identity. Surrounding ourselves with people who embody the habits we aspire to develop and modify our physical spaces can significantly impact our behavior and reinforce our new identity. In summary, Chapter 2 delves into the relationship between habits and identity. Clear emphasizes the significance of aligning our habits with the person we want to become, as our habits both reflect and shape our identity. By consciously cultivating an identity-based approach to habits, individuals can create lasting behavior change and transform their lives. Chapter 3: How to Build Better Habits in 4 Simple Steps. In Chapter 3 of Atomic Habits, James Clear provides a practical framework for building effective habits in 4 simple steps. He breaks down the process of habit formation into clear stages and offers strategies to optimize each step. Clear begins by explaining the 4 stages of habit formation: cue, craving, response, and reward. The cue triggers our brain to recognize a potential reward, leading to a craving. The craving motivates us to take action or engage in a particular behavior, which is the response. Finally, the reward satisfies the craving and reinforces the habit loop. The author emphasizes the importance of making habits obvious, as a clear cue increases the chances of habit formation. He suggests employing strategies such as habit stacking, where a new habit is linked to an existing one, to create clear cues that prompt the desired behavior. By connecting a new habit to an established routine, it becomes easier to initiate and sustain the habit. Clear then discusses the concept of making habits attractive. He explains that we are more likely to engage in behaviors that are appealing and rewarding. To make habits more attractive, he suggests utilizing techniques such as temptation bundling, which involves pairing a habit we want to develop with something we enjoy. This creates a positive association with the habit, making it more enticing and increasing the likelihood of its adoption. The author also emphasizes the importance of making habits easy. Clear suggests that reducing friction and lowering the barriers to habit completion can significantly impact habit formation. He provides strategies such as habit shaping, breaking down habits into smaller, manageable steps, and removing obstacles that hinder habit performance. By making habits easier to accomplish, we increase the likelihood of their integration into our daily lives. Lastly, Clear discusses the significance of making habits satisfying. He explains that habits need to be rewarding to reinforce the habit loop and increase the chances of repetition. He suggests creating immediate rewards for habit completion to provide instant gratification, as well as designing a system of accountability and tracking to ensure ongoing satisfaction. In summary, Chapter 3 provides a practical framework for building better habits. Clear emphasizes the importance of making habits obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. By optimizing each stage of the habit formation process, individuals can increase the likelihood of habit adoption and create lasting behavior change. Chapter 4: The Best Way to Start a New Habit. In Chapter 4 of Atomic Habits, James Clear explores the most effective strategies for starting new habits. He introduces the concept of the 2-minute rule and explains how it can help overcome the common barriers to habit initiation. Clear begins by highlighting the importance of getting started and breaking through the initial resistance that often accompanies habit formation. He argues that the key to overcoming this resistance is to make habits as easy as possible, reducing the barriers to entry. The 2-minute rule states that any habit can be initiated by starting with a task that takes no longer than 2 minutes to complete. By focusing on the smallest possible action, individuals can overcome the inertia and psychological resistance that often prevent habit formation. Clear explains that the goal is not to complete the entire habit but rather to get started and build momentum. The author provides practical examples to illustrate the 2-minute rule in action. For instance, instead of aiming to read 30 pages a day, the initial habit could be to read 1 page. Rather than committing to an hour-long workout, the starting point could be doing 1 push-up. The idea is to make the habit so easy that it becomes nearly impossible to say no. Clear also emphasizes the importance of consistency over intensity when starting a new habit. He argues that developing a habit of showing up and taking action, even in small increments, is more crucial than pushing for immediate, significant results. By focusing on the process and building the habit of consistency, individuals can gradually increase the intensity and duration over time. Furthermore, the author advises against seeking immediate perfection when starting a new habit. Clear emphasizes that it is normal to encounter setbacks and challenges along the way. Instead of being discouraged by occasional slip-ups, he encourages individuals to view them as opportunities for learning and growth, and to maintain a long-term perspective. In summary, Chapter 4 provides practical insights and strategies for initiating new habits. The 2-minute rule serves as a powerful tool to overcome resistance and build momentum. By starting with small, manageable actions and focusing on consistency rather than immediate perfection, individuals can set the foundation for lasting habit adoption and behavior change. Conclusion. Part 1 of Atomic Habits lays the essential groundwork for understanding the fundamentals of habit formation and the power of atomic habits. James Clear emphasizes that small, consistent actions have the potential to create significant and lasting change in our lives. Throughout the chapters in Part 1, Clear introduces key concepts and strategies for building effective habits. He highlights the importance of aligning our habits with our desired identity, emphasizing that habits are not just actions but a reflection of who we believe ourselves to be. By consciously shaping our habits to align with our desired identity, we can create a positive feedback loop that reinforces our new behaviors. Clear provides a practical framework for habit formation, breaking it down into 4 simple steps, making habits obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. By optimizing each stage of the habit loop, individuals can increase the likelihood of habit adoption and create sustainable behavior change. Additionally, Part 1 emphasizes the significance of getting started and overcoming the initial resistance to habit formation. Clear introduces the 2-minute rule, which suggests starting with small, 2-minute actions to overcome inertia and build momentum. By focusing on consistency and gradual improvement, individuals can lay the foundation for long-term habit adoption. Overall, Part 1 of Atomic Habits sets the stage for the subsequent sections, providing readers with a solid understanding of the principles and strategies needed to build effective habits. It emphasizes the transformative power of small, incremental actions and encourages readers to embrace the process of continuous improvement. With this foundation, readers are equipped to delve deeper into the 4 laws of behavior change and advanced techniques for habit mastery in the following parts of the book.